Welcome to Clever Quotes, the place where wisdom meets your daily inspiration. Today, we're diving deep into the timeless words of Henry David Thoreau, a philosopher, naturalist, and thinker whose simple truths continue to awaken minds and fuel ambition. These quotes are not just words, they're guiding lights for anyone seeking purpose, clarity, and courage. Let's begin. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Do not be too moral. You may cheat yourself out of much life. Aim above morality. Dreams are the touchstones of our character. This world is but a canvas to our imagination. You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in each moment. If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost, that is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them. Things do not change, we change. I learned this, at least, by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams, and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. I know of no more encouraging fact than the unquestionable ability of man to elevate his life by conscious endeavor. Be not simply good, be good for something. Every man is the builder of a temple called his body. I say, beware of all enterprises that require new clothes, and not rather a new wearer of clothes. Disobedience is the true foundation of liberty. The obedient must be slaves. There is no remedy for love but to love more. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. You cannot dream yourself into a character, you must hammer and forge yourself one. It is never too late to give up our prejudices. We should be blessed if we lived in the present always. I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself, than be crowded on a velvet cushion. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Make the most of your regrets. To regret deeply is to live afresh. There are 1,000 hacking at the branches of evil to one who is striking at the root. The only obligation which I have a right to assume is to do at any time what I think right. The universe is wider than our views of it. Our truest life is when we are in dreams awake. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. We are constantly invited to be what we are. To be awake is to be alive. As if you could kill time without injuring eternity. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought, and attended to my answer. Men are born to succeed, not to fail. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. I can alter my life by altering my attitude. All good things are wild and free. It is not enough to be industrious, so are the ants. What are you industrious about? To affect the quality of the day, that is the highest of arts. The true harvest of my life is intangible, a little stardust caught, a portion of the rainbow I have clutched. Books are the treasured wealth of the world and the fit inheritance of generations and nations. Goodness is the only investment that never fails. Men have become the tools of their tools. Lie deep and suck out all the marrow of life. Simplify, simplify. I had 3 chairs in my house. 1 for solitude, 2 for friendship, 3 for society. The most I can do for my friend is simply to be his friend. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. He who resists not at all will never surrender. You must not only aim right, but draw the bow with all your might. Do not hire a man who does your work for money, but him who does it for love of it. There is more of good nature than of good sense at the bottom of most marriages. It takes 2 to speak the truth, 1 to speak, and another to hear. The heart is forever inexperienced. Only that day dawns to which we are awake. What lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. We are always paid for our suspicion by finding what we suspect. That man is rich whose pleasures are the cheapest. We should distrust any enterprise that requires new clothes. Could a greater miracle take place than for us to look through each other's eyes for an instant? I am grateful for what I am and have. My thanksgiving is perpetual. Nature is full of genius, full of the divinity. A man is rich in proportion to the number of things he can afford to let alone. We must walk consciously only part way toward our goal, and then leap in the dark to our success. Do what you love. Know your own bone, gnaw at it, bury it, unearth it, and gnaw it still. A man sits as many risks as he runs. It's not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are we busy about? If the day and the night are such that you greet them with joy, you are successful. Man is the artificer of his own happiness. The perception of beauty is a moral test. He enjoys true leisure who has time to improve his soul's estate. I would rather be alone than in bad company. It is what a man thinks of himself that really determines his fate. Our life is frittered away by detail. Simplify, simplify. We must learn to reawaken and keep ourselves awake. There is no more fatal blunderer than he who consumes the greater part of his life getting his living. All change is a miracle to contemplate, but it is a miracle which is taking place every instant. No way of thinking or doing, however ancient, can be trusted without proof. It is not desirable to cultivate a respect for the law, so much as for the right. Our houses are such unwieldy property that we are often imprisoned rather than housed in them. The man who goes alone can start today. The soul grows by subtraction, not addition. Be resolutely and faithfully what you are. It is only when we forget all our learning that we begin to know. The man who is often thinking that it is better to be somewhere else than where he is excommunicates himself. A truly good book is something as natural and as unexpectedly and unaccountably fair and perfect as a wild flower. The youth gets together his materials to build a bridge to the moon. Faith never makes a confession. The character inherent in the American people has done all that has been accomplished. The rarest quality in an epitaph is truth. Beware of all enterprises that require new clothes. The law will never make a man free, it is men who have got to make the law free. Every path but your own is the path of fate. Keep on your own track, then. In human intercourse the tragedy begins, not when there is misunderstanding about words, but when silence is not understood. Liven each season as it passes, breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit. Thanks for spending time with Clever Quotes. Let Thoreau's words stay with you not just as beautiful ideas, but as daily choices. If even one quote lit a spark inside you today, imagine what living by these could do. Subscribe, like, and join us again for more timeless wisdom. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay motivated.